Good morning, welcome back. Well, back to school time can bring with it some health issues, not the least of which can be stress, obviously, for both kids and parents. Here to talk about some health issues and how you can prevent them, how to live a healthier life while going back to school. Dr. Anna Jackson from Gunderson is with us this morning. Dr. Jackson, thanks for waking up with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Obviously the one we talk about this time of year and really at the end of the school year too is the Well Child exam. We try to encourage parents to get those done early in the school year, but how hard is it to get in right now for kids getting those checkups for sports physicals and the school year?
There's definitely still time to get in and see your pediatrician or your family doctor and get a good health checkup. Kids who aren't in sports, though, can come any time of year, so we welcome them at any point to get in for their yearly physical.
Okay, any time of year is good, maybe when the weather starts to get a little bit colder, but getting kids back on a regular bedtime, summertime might have been lenient, staying up later. The sunset is getting earlier now, so that might help.
That should definitely help, and it is a very critical component of getting back to school. Kids definitely need enough sleep in order to perform adequately in the school environment. Grade school kids need somewhere in the range of 9 to 12 hours of sleep, and then our teenagers need at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night.
Now, we've had some stories recently about backpacks and health with choosing the right backpacks for kids because it seems like sometimes they're overloaded. And I remember going to school with a ton of books in my bag and slung over one shoulder. How common is this, and how do you combat it?
It's a very common problem. We recommend having a backpack with wide padded straps and a padded back, packing as light as possible, and making sure to always wear both straps at the same time to balance the weight and minimize muscle strain.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. If your kids are slouching over, then it's too heavy. One last thing.
I was doing it wrong all these years.
You were doing it wrong all these years, yep. And Dr. Jackson, one last question. Germs tend to get a little bit worse when we go back to school. What are some proper hand hygiene tips for the school year?
The biggest preventative measure that people can participate in is good hand washing. So encourage your kids as they're going back to school to be washing their hands frequently throughout the day, especially after any coughs or sneezes and before they eat.
All right, Dr. Jackson, thank you so much for sharing these important back-to-school reminders. I feel like it's the time of year for that anyway, as it is, so we appreciate that this Monday morning. And we'll be right back with another check of your forecast next.